I like to draw. It fills me with wonder. What do you suppose it is? It's getting there. It's getting there. Somewhere. It's the pen, the Sharpay. They're very useful little pens. I think that's what humans call those. Pens? Yes. I call them squeeze tubes because I squeeze and the ink comes out, the blood, the life force of the pen comes out this end. And a splishity splash, I ain't watching MASH, that's for sure. That fucking show sucks. Only because it's depressing as shit. It's a drama. A lot of people thought it was a comedy. It was to a certain extent, but for the most part, it was a very boring drama. Hated it as a kid. But they still call me Hawkeye to this day for some reason. God knows. God fucking knows. Who? God knows. You ain't telling me. So I like to draw about it. I think. I come out here and I draw what I think. Sometimes. Other times I just come out here and just draw. For the heck of it. Without thinking at all. That's when the best stuff happens. When you're not expecting it. You know? Life is like a box of chocolates. We're all gonna get diabetes. It's true. But don't let the monsters turn you into monsters. That's the ticket. It's the thing you gotta watch out for. They slow roast you in the pot, boiling water, you know? So gradually that people don't even realize anymore what's up there, what's down, what's wet, what's dry, what's hot, what's cold. All running around like lost children. Searching for a nightlight in the dark. Well, I'm here to tell you, friends, that you have the light inside of you. Hell, you are the light. You are the light. Hold on a second. I'm feeling a little bit better. Maybe I can sing a little bit of a song. You are the fucking light I see everywhere, it's true. But fuck you and your little dog, you're the light I see outside of my bedroom. Outside of my bedroom. All right. Glad we could have that talk. I think we all learned something today. I never even knew that wombats couldn't dance. That was the stupidest fucking joke. Don't shoot the messenger. That was a joke that was written by my great granddaddy back in the turbulent 20s. Oh, the tumultuous. How do you say that word? Tumultuous? 20s. Whew. Of 1820. Yep, my granddaddy. That's right. I am 197 years old. I've been around a while. I know some shit. You may want to listen up. Sit the fuck down and listen up. I got a tale to tell. It's about a little boy who was raised by a pack of wolves. It's a really boring story. You all heard it. You all lived it. You were all right there with me. Right in my back pocket. Sure do miss those days. We used to go for miles and miles and miles out in the middle of nowhere. The foothills of California. Before I was even 5 years old. My brother and I would just venture off into the great unknown. Climb as high as we could on these wonderfully grassy hills at the bottom of these massive mountains. We just roll down as fast as we could. My brother had a tape recorder that he would bring, and it really, from a very early age, I think that inspired me something fierce. I mean, until I was a senior in high school, and I always carried around like a tape player, like a little recorder, where I could put my cassette tape in it and record songs or anything like that. It got stolen from me at high school, but I still have some of the tapes. Some of those tapes. Anyways. Memories. Can all be taken away so fast. Memories. Somebody's life. Think about all the stuff that you know right now. As you can think of it, as fast as you can think of it in your head. All the shit that's swarming around inside of you that makes you you. We'll just be snuffed out like that in a heartbeat someday. All that knowledge or experience, whatever you want to call it. Some things I feel like you are able to take with you. Because I know I've been here before. This isn't my first rodeo. It just looks different. It smells different. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm different. This isn't my skin. When I close my eyes and I dream, it's not from this body I dream. It's a trippy thing. Consciousness. It's a trippy thing. I've been spending a lot of time alone by myself and just going places by myself. And I like it a lot. It's interesting how you are with yourself versus when you're with, well, other people, no matter who. I feel like I'm super introspective when I'm out there in the wild, going solo. Lately, I've just been observing people. For once in my life, not really judging people either. But getting better at just like looking at people and like looking at just not getting mad at them if they're tailgating me or whatever, if they cut me off or if they are rude to me or whatever it is, you know. However I thought that I might judge them on their actions. It's nothing that I don't do or haven't done or made mistakes and like wish that people would give me the benefit of the doubt, you know. Obviously there's extenuating circumstances with certain things, but you know, for the most part, everybody's just out there trying to do shit, trying to get shit done in the best way they know how. And unfortunately, they feel like they have to be in a fucking hurry to do it. I'm just here to tell you, friends, you don't have to be in such a hurry. Life isn't a race. It's sure is a rat race, but it doesn't have to be. You don't have to like buy into all the fucking shit that they're fucking shoving down your fucking face and all your senses. It's just sensory overload. Fucking all the goddamn time. I go inside and my aunt watches TV. My mom watches TV in the other room sometimes when she's here. But the TV, it's just the commercials are just so targeted and just despicable. They're targeted towards my aunt, and like, you know, because it's a smart TV, so it talks about the products that she has in her cupboard. I mean, the literal things. It's like, and right now it looks like you are down one paper towel roll. Maybe you should start fucking ordering new ones. Hefty, the better picker upper fucker. It's just, I really do. If there's anything I miss a lot about like the old days, I was born in 79, so I got to live in the 80s completely. Like pretty much born at the very beginning of 1980. It's pretty interesting. I was 2 months old, you know, when 80 hit. And that was when, you know, technology was getting, I mean, obviously the 70s, everything was, technology was getting awesome, but then the like digital stuff started happening. Like I grew up with like Atari and like all these like weird little pinball games and stuff. And then we got like, I got to see the Nintendo the first time and experience that as a kid and all that kind of stuff. And there was something pretty innocent about those early video games and innocent in a nostalgic kind of way, you know, Because I think the video games nowadays are fucking awesome too. I'm not trying to. I don't play video games, but I like Left 4 Dead. I play Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, and that's it. I've said this before. I know. I'm sorry. I repeat myself a lot. Um, I repeat myself a lot. Um, so, anyways, the one thing I miss a lot about the 80s and the 90s was just how you had to wait for shit. You just had to wait for stuff, you know? Like you appreciate, and when you finally got what that fucking thing you're waiting for, you appreciated the hell out of that thing, you know? Not that people don't know how to appreciate stuff. I'm not trying to sound like an old man, like get off my lawn, you know. But I feel like that sometimes. But it's still, it's just I think any kid nowadays would agree or understands the concept of patience and paying off, and because even then, like my first guitar, I had to pay, I had to like mow lawns for it, and I think my stepdad actually helped me pay for like half of it. It was like $175. It was this old Japanese electric from a pawn shop in Chico. I went in there and I saw it and I just like, I want that one. And it was such a junky piece of shit, but I loved it. And I got a little piece of shit amp, and I never stopped playing. That was 1995. But anyways, I guess I just miss certain things about how slow it was back in the day. Just a little bit slower. Everybody wasn't in such a big hurry. Not everywhere all the time. Not to get to fucking McDonald's, It's just like people are killing themselves just to go to Taco Bell, It's like, what the fuck? Such is the world. Yeah. Cough drop. Sorry. Cough drop. I need a cough drop. It's the name of my band. My band back in England. We were called the Cough Drops. You know why? Because we were always coughing and dropping. We lived in a coffin at the bottom of a drop. So they called us the Coffin Drops. That's actually kind of cool name. We were called the Coffin Drops. I have a cold, I'm sorry. The trick is with art like this, never look it in the eye. Never. Just peripheralize that shit. You got to, because if you look at it in the eye, you'll shit yourself. And I shit you not. I mean, in this case, I do. I shit. I do shit you not. What the fuck? Hello, Mallory. Can't believe, I can't believe you showed your face here after all this time. It's been 75 years. Where have you been? We've been worried sick. I'm absolutely sick. I have a cough now because we've been so worried. When are you coming home, Mallory? Please. Ow. Don't leave. Oh, you're busy. Fair enough. Damn, good answer. See, folks, my audience is smart. They know me, I know them, and we live in harmony, so to speak. There's a little town about 20 miles from here called Harmony. We all live there. We all just kind of have fun and hang out and just drink wine and party a little bit. I don't think Mallory's of age yet. Her ID looks fake. Anyways, that's my impression. But she can hold her liquor. That's for darn sure. Mallory, you're welcome at my New Year's celebration anytime. Okay? I'm only 12, just so you know. So, I think it'll be okay. I can't talk very much because I do have a cough. Otherwise, I would have tried to cover up that horrible joke way faster. Didn't think that one through. Jeez. I'm off my game. There. Now there's a little hand. Do you see it? The bloody little hand. The bloody hand. All right, peeps. I gotta go. I gotta go rest my carcass. I gotta go rest my carcass. I gotta go roll my R's into bed. God damn. Can't even talk. But I am feeling better. It's just that you know how after you start feeling better after a cold, everything just your throat is dry and your nostrils are your sinuses. It's like a fucking desert. And like my throat every time I talk or breathe it like tickles and it tries to cough, makes me cough. I can't handle it. Plus I think it's really rude to just sit here and cough the whole time. So but I appreciate the company. And I'm gonna make a video or a drawing soon that's gonna offend some people, so look forward to that. Somebody got mad at the one I did that was obviously a joke about like not making art. Like look in the comments, these guys were like, or this one person was just so silly, like telling me that like I was teaching kids to not make art or something. It's like, bro, fucking watch my channel. All I do is encourage people to make art, and this is obviously a joke. People are just so silly. They get offended by like something like that, but they're not offended by the most horrific things that like surround them constantly. Like the same person just probably doesn't give a fuck about homeless people, but he's. Okay. That was a record. Anyways, I gotta go after that horrible sound. But I do love you. Y'all take care of yourselves. Oh, I want to show you my wig. I've had this wig for a long time, but then today I turned it sideways. And now I'm gonna go I'm gonna wear a dress and go like running through the hills, like with a glowing dress, and freak some people out, dodge some buckshots, just like the good old days. Gotta find my tooth first though. Terry, have you seen my tooth? It was up my ass side now. What is that supposed to mean? You big jerk. You're funny. Anyways, back to the art. Have a good night, everybody. I love you. You take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye, Mallory.